Welcome to Demographics Psychology 101. Fair warning, you should probably ensure you've put your seatbelts on and are prepared for a bunch of information and activities. I'm your instructor, Dr. DJ Corbett, MBA, and I will be the one steering the ride today. So the next bit is called cognitive bias. So what's a cognitive bias? That's a subconscious mental shortcut which influences decision making. Some common biases that impact purchase behavior include anchoring. Anchoring is the first piece of information that people experience, and it influences their perception. That means that if they hear a fact right off of the bat, they are likely to cling to that fact till the end of time. I'll give you a prime example of this. My very first computer was a Dell computer. It was the best computer I ever had. I still, 9 times out of 10, will look for a Dell before I look for anything else because I am anchored to that one experience, as silly as that is, right? Bandwagon, we all know what bandwagon is. That's when people tend to follow what other people are doing or saying. And then there's loss aversion, and that's FOMO. So that's fear of missing something, fear of missing out even more than the desire of gaining something of equal value. And so then we go to emotional triggers. And let's face it, most purchases are made by emotion rather than logic, as we were just talking about with Richard. If you want people to start to connect and trust you, you have to use emotion in your brand messaging and your marketing. So what are some powerful emotions that you can use? Well, fear. Fear-based messaging and marketing tend to highlight risks, dangers, or potential losses. Status. People want to feel important, successful, and admired. Luxury services, premium brands, and exclusivity through messaging and branding is a way to do that. Social proof. So we're talking about testimonials here. Consumers are more likely to trust a service or a product if they see others endorsing or advocating it, which is, through strong partnerships, word of mouth, and as I mentioned, testimonials. Scarcity or urgency. People place a higher value on things that are limited or exclusive. Think about the only 7 spaces left when we all know there's more than that. Probably the most powerful ones are shame and guilt. They are some of the strongest emotional drivers in human psychology. Messaging, content, and marketing which highlight problems and create a sense of inadequacy and then make the service or product the solution tend to find strong and long-lasting results. Guilt specifically motivates people to take action right now to make up for their perceived wrongdoings. Aspiration and motivation. This appeals mostly to consumers who desire to become a better version of themselves. This is widely used for personal development and achievement types of messaging and content. And then you have connection. Humans are not typically solitary creatures. We crave connection. Brands that create a sense of belonging and welcoming can build strong emotional connections and loyalty. It's a tribe mentality situation, right?